green burial is really a way of caring for the dead that furthers legitimate environmental aims such as the reduction of carbon emissions, the conservation of energy and natural resources, the protection of worker health, and the restoration or preservation of habitat. In a practical sense, this means burial without the need for metal caskets, concrete vaults, or embalming with toxic chemicals.
Well, this is kind of going back to the beginning, because prior to the Civil War, they laid people out at home and they did have green burials. Is that right?
That is right. And in fact, 95% of the rest of the world essentially is doing the burials we're talking about. I think arterial-based embalming, as it's been defined here, really is done in about 6 or 7 countries predominantly.
Families are doing things a lot quieter. They're doing things a lot smaller. And they're certainly not choosing to bury. They're not choosing to have graves and monuments and so on and so forth.
There are a lot of people who are not seeing value in conventional funeral service, and they're not willing to pay money for it. It's not a cost factor because it doesn't jibe with the fact that people who cremate tend to be more affluent than those who do not. And the same is true with green burial. But we're working hard to make sure that green burial does not become equated with cheap burial. You know, people don't walk into a Whole Foods expecting a discount on their food bill. They're shopping because they want to reduce the amount of pesticides that they consume, or they want to encourage fair trade policies from the suppliers they buy from. There's different things at play. You know, we've taught ourselves that this was the proper way to care for a decedent, and it is one way. And I just want to be clear, the council has been very careful not to take even formaldehyde-based embalming off the table. We certainly don't have a problem with people using burial vaults or metal caskets or anything else they want to do to honor the dead, heal the living, and invite in the divine. People are starting to plan more carefully, and they're starting to ask more questions, and I think that's good. I think a more informed consumer base ultimately is going to be good for the funeral service industry. We just want there to be an option for people who want to live and now die with a lighter hand on the land.